Since its opening in 1998, Raymond James Stadium has been called the crown jewel of all the stadiums in the NFL. You just can't beat a pirate ship. They get him at the 23. The Buccaneers will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Short pass to his left. Sinton was there to bring him down. 2-yard pickup.
Really nowhere for the wide receiver to go on that one. I'm not sure if the quarterback realized it was man coverage on that play.
They hand it off. He tries to spin, and he is dropped. Jackson gets about 4 yards on the play.
Get ready.
Just gets it away. Catches it, and he's dropped.
It really is so much the key to football. You talk all the time about you have to establish the run. Well, there you see why. You establish the run, and then you come with the play-action pass. Just so hard to defend.
He makes his way to about the 48.
Nothing makes a defensive coordinator cringe more than seeing that kind of run, because then it sets up the play action, and there's almost no way to stop an offense if you can't stop the run and you have to deal with play action.
Hands it off. And he makes it out to about the 47-yard line. Charles Johnson makes the tackle. He's laying it out there. Tight coverage, and it's picked off. And he nails him in the air. And he should have just thrown that one away.
Well, he did. He threw it away right to the defender, and that's just one of those mistakes that you cannot make in this league. It's so hard to get the ball in the scoring zone, and you just can't give it away when you get there.
That's a 3-yard gain.
And, Tom, that was because the defense filled up all the gaps. The back was looking for somewhere to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the holes and stopped them for a minimal gain.
Knocked loose. Derek Williams was the intended receiver on the play. Passes the ball. Allen gets the pick. To the 10. Makes a cut. And he will be hit and dropped.
You know, this DB is one of those guys that every time I watch him on tape, I'm always surprised he doesn't have more interceptions, because he's so quick with his feet and gets in great position. Yeah, I like going with the play-action pass in that situation. They caught the defense cheating a little bit, completed it for a good pickup.
The halfback with the carry. Jackson picks up about 4 yards on the play. Defense closing in.
As a quarterback, you understand where your protection is and what you can protect. If you can't protect a certain side, you have to throw it hot. That time the quarterback missed the hot read and paid the price.
Stays on his feet. The Patriots suffered an interception on their last possession. Heath gets the carry.
Well, that was the perfect time for them to call a blitz. They got in there, filled up all the gaps, brought down the running back for a short gain.
You gotta be ready to make a play, man.
Gets the ball away. Not able to make the catch in traffic. Third down coming up after that incomplete pass. He throws left. And the pass is incomplete. Lee Evans was the intended receiver.
Well, you can't just stare down one receiver on a play like that. The defense is going to be all over it. He was lucky he didn't get picked off there.
Fields it cleanly, but they're right there to bring him down. The Buccaneers were able to get 3 points on their last possession.
It's the tailback, and he makes it out to about the 37-yard line before he gets brought down. Again, he'll get the call.
And so many times you hear offensive coordinators criticized because they don't try to run the football enough. But when you get stuffed in the backfield like that, you understand why they would rather call the pass play.
Gets the pass off.
He's one of those quarterbacks who trusts his arm maybe a little bit too much. He should have never thrown that ball.
He makes it out to the 33-yard line.
The defense could do no wrong the last time this team had the ball. They go to the run.
Tackle was made
By Hawk. Heath picks up 2 yards with the carry. Hands it off. They get 3 yards on the play.
Tom, that was a run blitz on that play. They brought the middle linebacker effectively filling all the gaps, and there was simply nowhere for the running back to go.
Throws it out. Tipped away. And that will be a 3 and out for the offense after that incompletion.
Yeah, they just kind of looked out of sync from the very beginning there, and I thought first down really set the tone for that entire series.
He gets out to the 32-yard line. They were forced to punt on their last drive.
Jackson, the ball carrier. He lost yardage on the play.
And let's give credit to the defense. They had a great push there. They got in the backfield, took control of their own gaps.
Let's go.
He's running out of time. He's sacked.
Sack number 2 on the day now, and you can see his confidence growing. There comes a point in the game sometimes when you're playing against somebody that you just know you're better than that guy. And right now, the confidence is growing leaps and bounds.
Ellis Hobbs was defending on the play. He gets out to about the 42-yard line.
The offense takes the field, and we'll see if they can put something together after their last drive ended with a 3 and out. Dumps it out right. He's still going.
Good job by the offense that time. Really nothing there down the field. He just takes a little completion and keeps moving the ball.
Heath takes the handoff. Heath gets about a yard on the play from their own 47-yard line. Here's the pass. Pass falls incomplete, so the offense will probably head off the field after failing to convert for a first down on that series.
Really nice defensive stand. It just seemed that the defensive coordinator was inside the offensive play caller's mind that time.
Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. Jackson gets it on the draw. Johnson makes the tackle. Jackson gets 3 yards on the play.
Jackson gets the call.
What a hit. I don't think he even saw that guy. 4 yards on that play, and so it'll be third down. He makes his way to about the 28. He just broke that one for a big gain and the first down.
Boy, that's a killer on third down to allow that kind of run to be ripped off in there. You're thinking, okay, if they want to throw the ball, take a chance on getting a big play, that's fine. But to see a run go for that kind of a gainer, that makes you sick.
Again with the run. What a hit.
Jackson picks up about 4 yards on the play. Handoff up the middle. And he will lose yardage on the play.
No sense.
And I really like the discipline of this defense. You never see these guys trying to do too much. They control their gaps, and that time there was nowhere to go.
Throws it. The defender gets a hand on it, and that will bring up fourth down.
I don't know if that's the guy I want to pick on third down when you have to have a conversion. He is tough.
Gets to about the 34. They didn't look sharp on their last drive and were forced to punt it away.
Moves to his right. Drops the sure pick. Lee Evans was his intended target. Short throw to the right. He got depleted. The completed pass goes for a gain of 7.
Nice play there. It's only 7 yards, but that's the kind of underneath throw that eventually opens up some throws down the field.
Passes to his left. The defense had their number during that last series as they go 3 and out.
There's nothing more frustrating for an offense to come in and go 3 and out. That's just embarrassing.
He fields it at the 17.
They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt.
Here's the give. He tries to spin, but he's brought down.
Nice call there by the defensive coordinator, coming with the outside linebacker blitz, which really put some pressure on this group up front.
Jackson on the handoff.
He gets out to about the 25-yard line before several defenders bring him down. He throws left.
The Buccaneers will maybe get kick-started a little bit after that catch. Their passing game hasn't exactly been very impressive so far.
Knocked away. That incompletion will bring up second down. And they'll run him again.
Well, let's face it, defensive players get paid for sacks. They were really coming after the quarterback that time, and the delay caught them napping.
Passes. It's picked. To the 10. Touchdown, New England.
You know, it's bad enough offensively to throw an interception, but you can't let the guy run down the field for a touchdown. You have to turn into a defensive player at that point. They did not make that transition.
New England holds a 4-point lead.
Watts fields it at the goal line.
They get him at the 28-yard line. The Buccaneers
want to get better results from this series. Their last one ended with a turnover.
throws it short. Drops the easy pick.
Bennett was the intended receiver on the play.
Jackson takes it left. No one in front of him. Down the sideline. Finally brought down at the 14.
There's been plenty of shoddy tackling out here so far in this one, and that one really kills me because, you know, this is a game that since Pop Warner, you've been taught how to tackle. And how is it that a guy can make it to the professional level and not know how to tackle?
They give it to the tailback. Jared Allen
is there to bring him down.
As a quarterback, you really want to make that pre-snap read, and it's kind of hard to not see the middle linebacker. He came on the blitz that time, and sometimes you just need to get out of a play like that. Anytime you give up that quick pressure like that, very seldom are those passes completed.
It's good.
Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint.
Dropped at the 26-yard line. The Patriots will start this drive at the 26-yard line. Short throw to the left.
Well, they got away with that one. Really not a very good play throwing back across your body like that, but every once in a while you'll sneak that in.
Dumps it out right.
The Patriots haven't been lighting it up in the passing game yet, have they, Tom? They've been running some very conservative plays.
Not a great snap.
He throws left.
Tackle was made by Clay Matthews.
Lee Evans makes his third grab. Short throw to the right. Lee Evans now with 4 catches in the game. He gets popped as he throws.
When you get that kind of pressure, a lot of times the play will result in something worse than just an incompletion.
Passes it. There for the reception.
The stop was made by Allen.
The Patriots are having some success getting the ball down the field on this drive. This offense is clicking.
First and 10. 2 minutes to go in the half. Gets the pass out.
Clay Matthews was there on the tackle.
Lee Evans makes his 70th catch of the season. He throws right. Second down now following the incomplete pass. Goes for the end zone. It's incomplete.
And the defense came after him with the blitz, and you see the net result of that. You don't always get a sack, but sometimes if you can just rush the quarterback, it is a positive net result for the defense.
Hands it to the back. And they're not going to get it. Great stop. Heath gains around 8 yards on the run. And it's good.
Let's take a look at the Sprint drive summary. takes it to the 20.
The Buccaneers
Come out looking to get another scoring drive going here. They got 3 last time.
flips it out short.
The Buccaneers have a bunch of short completions, but they're not getting the yards after the catch right now, and that's because the defense is playing them very tight and making good, solid tackles. Only gained about 4 yards on that play, but sometimes as an offense, as long as it's not a negative play, it's a positive play.
Passes it out. Hobbs intercepts it. At the 30, to the 20, to the 10. Touchdown pass.
The Patriots have been on the ball literally so far in this game. That's 3 first-half interceptions.
Bueller tacks on the extra point.
Here's your sprint drive summary. He gets it back out to the 20-yard line.
The Buccaneers will begin this drive at the 20.
Let's go. Keep going. Get ready. Spread 38. Spread 38. All right, I got you. Here we go.
Passes to his left.
Collins is there to bring him down.
The Buccaneers have been facing a pretty stiff pass defense so far. Well, they haven't been getting too much on their completions, but that time, a big play, and that's exactly what they needed.
Man deep. Puts it up there. Collins picks it off.
Tackle was made by Hutchinson.
He's really been playing well now with his second interception of the game. He's got that special instinct that all good safeties need to have to make a difference in this league.
Here's the throw. Almost picked.
Perkins had the coverage on the play.
He passes short.
Perkins was there to bring him down.
The Patriots got a big play that time, and they need a whole lot more of that after beginning this game with a very pedestrian passing attack. That was good.
Throws it. He makes another catch.
Tackle was made by Perkins.
The Patriots are putting together a good-looking drive here. That's their third first down.
Throws it short. Evans with his 8th reception. They'll need about 3 yards here on second down. And it's good.
Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint.
Brought down at the 27. They'll start this drive at the 27-yard line.
Stay right.
Jackson on the handoff.
Time for a short break as we send you to the studio for stats and
Welcome to the
highlights.
halftime show. Let's get you caught up on what's happening around the league.
Let's catch up on what's happening on the scoreboards. Here's a look at the top performers from around the league. Thomas has rushed for over 150 yards. Here's a look at the first half stats. A pretty good offensive showing for both of these teams. Lee Evans has over 75 yards receiving. New England is on top 20-6. Top plays from the first half, Here you go.
The second half is about to begin. Enjoy the rest of the game.
Welcome back to Raymond James Stadium.
Dropped at the 28-yard line. They'll go to work at the 28-yard line. First down now and 10 to go. Dumps it out left. He does a good job to hang on to the ball.
No penalties called in this one. No sightings of the referees. This is my kind of a football game.
He throws left. Nearly picked off. He should have had that one.
Lee Evans was the intended receiver.
Right through his hands. He almost had the pick. And that incomplete pass will probably lead to the punting unit coming out onto the field as they go 3 and out.
Yeah, that series just never seemed to get off the ground. Nothing they tried there seemed to work.
He fields the punt at the 20.
And this is a great opportunity to get back into this ball game. This offense needs to put a nice drive together right now.
They're going to pitch it. Ellis Hobbs makes the tackle.
The Buccaneers set out to run it down their throats. Had some success in the first half with that, and now it looks like all that running is really taking its toll on the defense.
They give it to the tailback.
And when the defense gets that kind of penetration, it just disrupts everything for an offense. They have to get that guy blocked.
Passes to his left.
Lofton is there on the tackle.
That makes it 2,000 yards passing on the year for him. They'll give it off here.
Tackle was made by McGrath.
Nothing fires up a defense more than a play like that. A third down stop against the run, man-on-man football. The defense got it done.
It'll go out at the 38. The offense takes the field, and we'll see if they can put something together after their last drive ended with a 3 and out. Drops the sure pick.
Lee Evans was his intended target.
Makes the short throw. The stop was made by Perkins. Evans with catch number 9. Just gets that one away. 4th down now after that incomplete pass. The offense wasn't able to get on track during that last series.
Not a very creative sequence of play calling that time. They just never seemed to get anything going on that drive.
Brought down at the 19.
The offense has to find a way to put some points on the board, and it has to start happening now.
Hands it to the back.
And they really ran right into the blitz. That's a time that a veteran quarterback should have changed the play at the line of scrimmage. You could see the blitz coming. He didn't audible and only came away with a short gain.
Jackson again.
He fights forward to about the 23 before he's dropped.
And that's why you send all those guys to plug up the holes, and that time there were no holes, really, and he was lucky to get anything on the play.
He's there for the catch. Across midfield. Inside the 30. He's knocked out at the 27-yard line.
This is a guy who is so good against the blitz. People try to come after him, but he has an ability inside that pocket to make a defender miss, sidestep somebody, buy a little time, and get that big completion. The defense did a nice job there jamming the running back, bringing the outside linebacker on a blitz.
Gets the pass away. Nick Collins was there to bring him down.
And you know the amazing thing about this guy, we all talk about his arm strength, but did you see how fluid that delivery was? He didn't even look like he was trying to throw it hard.
They tackle him for a loss.
Really impressive play that time by this defensive line. It wasn't just one guy, but every guy up front just dominating their guy at the point of attack.
They go with a run.
A 5-yard gain. That'll bring up 3rd down.
And this is the 9th play of the current drive.
Passes. End zone. Can't hang on.
That's just good football right there. What a shot, just on a perfectly timed hit to knock that ball out of there.
It's off the upright and good.
Let's take a look at the sprint drive summary.
He'll down it in the end zone. The defense played exceptionally well the last time this offense had the ball. The pass is away. Williams now with 4 catches in the game. 2nd down and very short coming up.
The stop was made by Finley.
Yeah, he really didn't have an opportunity to break that one, but at least he was able to get enough for the 1st down and move the chains.
Gets the pass away. Beck has it. At the 30, to the 20. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers good with number 2 in the game. Well, they will go for 2 here. Here's the give. Can't get the 2-point conversion. Great stop by the defense, stopping that run.
More often than not, when you're trying to run the ball for a 2-point conversion, you think that you're catching them off guard. That time the defense was set to stop it, and they did a nice job of it.
We'll see what the offense does to combat their last mistake, which ended with the defense celebrating a touchdown.
Passes the ball.
The Patriots got the ball down the field that time, and now we could see them start to try and do that a little bit more. In the first half, they were just so bottled up with the passing game.
He rolls out to the right. Is there for the catch.
Tackle was made by Odom.
The Patriots had a tough time gaining yards through the air in the first half, but that time they found some room. He stuck it in there and moved the chains.
Gets the ball away. A.J. Hawk was there to bring him down.
The Patriots are getting on a bit of a roll here. Nice play calling and good execution. The defense looks a little confused right now.
Short pass to his left.
Tyler thinks he's in, but no signal yet. The call is not a touchdown.
First down now. They'll be looking for 6 points here. He'll try the end zone. Drops the easy pick.
Whoa, that was really lucky that one wasn't picked out. Not a good decision at all there.
Passes to the end zone.
Lee Evans was the intended receiver on the play.
Passes to the end zone. And the pass will fall incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Well, at the end of the game, you go back and you basically say what happened on third down, and you have a pretty good indication of how that game came out. Good play by the defense.
From his own goal line.
He makes it back to the 25.
They'll take over at the 25. First down, 10 to go. Gets the pass off.
Right now, the offense is winning the battle with formations. They're in a 4-wide receiver set against this 34 defense. Defensively now, they have to make a change, bring some extra coverage guys on the field.
The Buccaneers are trailing by a single touchdown going into this final quarter. The halfback with the carry. Not sure if I agree with that call at all.
Yeah, the running game at this point works against you on a couple of fronts. One, you're not going to get typically a big play out of it, and that clock keeps on ticking.
Gains his way to the 40-yard line.
Charles Johnson makes the tackle.
Throws it out. Tips it away.
Murphy was the intended receiver.
Second down.
Let's go. Let's go.
Here's the pass. Runs right through the tackle. Carlson is able to make his 4th reception. Throws it. There for the catch. He gives the Bucs a 1st and goal.
Well, when you have a talented running back like this, you always have to account for him. That time, a nice play-action pass, open it up down the field.
Makes the catch.
That's part speed and part anticipation by this defensive unit. They're always in great position, and you'll rarely see them get burned on passes like that.
Tries for the end zone.
I'm trying to think of any scenario that they don't go for the 2-point conversion here. I really think that's the right call.
End zone. Can't stay in bounds. Incomplete pass. And they really missed an opportunity there.
You know, I like the call. I have no problem with that. But if you're going to try and throw the football down here, the better option is to really try and sell that play action and then get the pass off. They just didn't get it sold there.
Dropped at the 26-yard line. Short throw to the left.
Yeah, very safe, simple play, hitting the underneath receiver for a solid gain.
Passes. Intercepted. Inside the 30.
The stop was made by Derek Williams.
Again, it looked like there was a little miscommunication on that interception.
In the NFL, the quarterback's primary responsibility is to maintain possession of the ball. Don't give it away. He's the most trusted guy in the field, and today he's looking shaky.
Gains his way to the 10-yard line before he's hit and dropped. $10 yards from a score here. And it's knocked loose. Horn was defending on the play. Third down now. They'll need a couple of yards to convert for a first down.
Let's go. Hey.
He throws right. Hit as he caught it, and he's able to hang on. Carlson with his 5th grab of the game. To the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown. That's his 10th touchdown pass of the season. He gets another carry, and they won't get the 2.
We need some attention.
Could they have maybe tried to pass it there instead?
After watching that run, I would say yes. Because that sure didn't go anywhere.
Won't be stopped. They get him at the 33-yard line. The Patriots will set up shop at the 33. Heath takes the give.
Well, that time the outside linebacker came on the run blitz. They got some penetration and shut down the play.
And they'll run him again. Tackle was made by A.J. Hawk. A.J. Hawk makes his 5th stop of the game on that play. Throws short.
He may not have gotten there. They'll measure. He got it.
Boy, that's called professional football right there. Third down and medium, you have to convert it, and they get it done.
Just gets it off.
Good pressure that time, and they forced a bad throw. Not much he could have done with the pocket collapsing like that.
They hand it off.
Tom, the offensive line just didn't get any push there. They've got to do a better job knocking those guys off the line of scrimmage.
Short throw.
Perkins was there to bring him down.
Derek Williams has now caught 40 passes on the season. Not a good bounce on this one. The Buccaneers will start this drive at the 20-yard line. Give to the tailback. Jackson gains around 6 yards on the run. Jackson on the inside handoff.
And it's so frustrating for the defense at this point. They know that this offense wants to try and run the football to keep that clock moving, And when you can't stop that, it is really tough.
First and 10. 2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. He gets another carry. Jackson lost the ball.
Fight for the loose ball. Who's got it?
Carlson scoops it. The Buccaneers were able to win the football. They keep possession.
Very nearly a huge break for the defense that time. They're over there holding their head saying, how close, we almost had it.
A close call there. Was it a fumble?
I don't know why you keep asking me. You know every time it goes to replay, I'm basically wrong. So I'm not going to guess anymore. I'm just going to wait and listen with everybody else.
And they will keep possession with the reversed call.
Again, we have one of those kinds of calls where you have to watch two parts of the body. When was the knee down? When did the ball come out? Difficult to officiate, but they got it right.
He'll get it again.
We need a stand right here, man.
Is this a first down? Here's the measurement. The signal is a first down.
The NFL has become such a passing league. I think that run almost caught them off guard a little bit. Nicely done.
The defense calls a timeout. Hands it to the back. He fights forward to about the 43.
Horn is there on the tackle. He gets away, still looking downfield.
He's dropped for a loss.
One of the tough things about trying to get a cornerback blocked is how athletic those guys are. If you're a fullback or an offensive lineman or somebody out in front trying to make that block, it's just tough to get a hand on those guys. They're quick.
Let's go do this thing, baby. Hey, we go for the ball. Hey, what we got? Go, baby. Same thing.
Here's the halfback. Stiff arms, and the defender still makes the tackle.
He looks like a kid just out there having some fun. I mean, when you play football in the street, you don't stop playing until you couldn't see the ball anymore, right? So it got dark. Bad news for the defense. He can still see the ball.
This is the 9th play of this drive. Again goes to one knee. That'll do it from Raymond James Stadium. Stick around for the top highlights from the game.